Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Looking quickly here. Throwing on seconds. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Blown back into the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's Cox. Hits the Arizona rookie. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They're going to throw for it on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First snap, and Fields wants to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Fields on first down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll run here on first down. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the jump.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Receiver in motion, going left. Back to the well again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Let's go now.
And they're going for this. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds,
it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down throw for Fields. To send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
331, 331. Out, let's EQ. Go.
Fields on 3rd. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Myers' kick is good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
West right fit. 319, that's not. West right. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Don't jump. Ready? 58, 58, cut. Easy, press it. Hey, banjo. No mas, no mas. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Blue 58, blue 58, Tonight.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. It's Pickens with the catch outright. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
2nd down, looking for options. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go. Up. 319, that's not. Extend. You got
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. George Pickens, the touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing off the play fake. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in the way they...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Here we go, son. 58. Hey, can. Tonight.
Blitz coming here. Fields. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
551. Hey, can. Hey, 551.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. That's completed right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 331.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Fields throwing here. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that one after the go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Steelers 17. Seahawks 3.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Defense getting in on the front rock with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second and 10, still at the 28. He's going to throw it. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
70, 60.
They're drawing up for him. Kept it on the draw, Brock, but they were waiting for him. That's a loss. It brings up 4th down.
I wonder who it was, Kate. Which defender had that little bit of clairvoyance that there was a draw coming, include the rest of his buddies in? Because somebody saw that coming. That's the only way they could have been so prepared for what was supposed to be a surprise.
Desperation time here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers about set to celebrate this win. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, slide. Slide. Hey, 10. Ready. Slide.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works marks this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
222. You got a mini base. Easy. Right.
We're going to pass it here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
319. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Warren quick on the draw. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On third and goal, here's Fields. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces fourth and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. The 12-year vet strikes true. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Now the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Throwing it on second down. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line. Here he goes, third and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. This is a design look for Fields. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotch. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Steelers.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. And thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, 2 teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep, downfield, as often as you can.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Extend. Hey, 10. 11. Press. Bunch right.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Oh, it's the fridge. Shuffling in there, William Perry in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 319. Up. You got a mini base. Why not?
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Crazy.
Throwing right away, it's May. Room for the maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. May to the air once more. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. William, the refrigerator Perry. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Five. Here goes up. Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Hey, 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one complete to Holland. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now Andy Reid will bring in the field goal unit. Anderson's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Fields. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 222. Angel. Out. Go.
Fields. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Out. Medic. Right.
2nd down. It's Fields. This is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Kansas City Chiefs.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
May to throw on 2nd down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Throw again is May. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Off the play fake, here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Five. That was crazy. Hit him.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 30.
How about that play off the call sheet to convert third and 18 for a first down?
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Stevenson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, if they can get a stop here, it would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Picked off by Cameron Kinton. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go, Mutt. Hey, 10. 319, yes, Mutt.
First down. Field.